And literally, there'll be no edge, right? It'll be an infinity edge.
It'll be an infinity edge looking out over Singapore.
Wow.
It's pretty spectacular.
That is amazing. And what's making all of this happen is this really just nasty-looking beam.
That's right. So this enormous frame is supporting the strand sliding units.
Now, can we actually head up top to the strand jack?
Yeah, we can. Let's go this way.
The strand jack sits on a temporary support structure that extends 30 feet out from the side of the tower.
So, Tony, where we're walking right now, we're actually leaving the skyscraper below us and now heading out.
We've just walked off the edge of the building. Beyond.
So we're now standing perched out. There's no more skyscraper below us right now.
There's no building below us.
It's awkward.
It takes almost 30,000 feet of cables to raise the segment, enough to cross the width of Manhattan. And if any of them get tangled, workers cannot lower the piece back down. So one of the most critical jobs on the site falls to the cable manning crew here at the highest point of the sky park.
Okay, so I am now standing at the very top of the strand jack. And you know that because right here, this is it. This is the top of the cables. And what we're about to do, every 30 strokes, they stop everything, clamp the lift, and spray some lubricant inside to make sure everything moves real freely. Unfortunately, I'm getting tasked with that role right now, so what do you got, some WD-40 we're doing this with? Look at this guy. How is this the most low-tech thing in the world? Okay, so now what we've done is we've taken the collar off, we've lowered the jack down, now we've exposed the cables to give us good access for some good greasing. Okay, Romley, how do you grease it up?
Spray and pull out.
Put in, spray, pull out. Go in, spray, pull out. You know, it's sort of humbling to have to climb up to this point, to have that behind you, to have to take a spray can like this, stick in, spray, pull out. Stick in, spray, pull out. Go in.
These guys have to grease these cables once every hour for the entire night to get this segment up the final 500 feet to the very top of the sky park. Coming up,
Hang on.
a one-of-a-kind solution to fight Singapore's intense sun
Whoa.
puts up a fight of its own.
I'm gonna pull you right outside of the basket.
Boston Lager is my favorite. I wanted to design a glass that would enhance the flavor of Boston Lager.
We did a laser etch on the bottom.
Releases the hop aromas. This bulb is for collecting aromas.
It sounds crazy, but it really works.
Let's say you need a new tractor, but you don't want to end up like Gary and get a good price, but have to sacrifice on features. Well, at Sears, you don't have to compromise. We let you compare features and price against the competition, so you can have total confidence in your new Craftsman mower or tractor. Proving
You get the most features for your money, guaranteed.
Prove it for yourself at SearsYardGuru.com. This weekend, save on all Craftsman Power Lawn and Garden and outdoor storage. Sears, life well spent.
Somewhere in America, there's a home by the sea, powered by the wind on the plains. There's a hospital where technology has a healing touch. There's a factory giving old industries new life. And there's a train that got a whole city moving again. Somewhere in America, the toughest questions are answered every day. Because somewhere in America, more than 60,000 people spend every day answering them. Siemens answers.
Look, we've all dealt with the itching of athlete's foot. I can't just wash it away. Killing it takes clinical strength. I only use Lotrimin Ultra. Its powerful formula can even cure severe cases of athlete's foot. Nothing cures better. Lotrimin Ultra, the killer cure.
Is that your new car?
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks. I knew I wanted a Subaru Legacy. I went back and forth on the hood scoop. But I'm glad I went for it.
The Subaru Legacy. Feel the love.
There was something in the house, I had to eat it. It was calling, it was going, Eddie, come get me, you know?
Losing weight clicked for me when I realized I could do the Weight Watchers plan entirely online.
I had it up at work all day, I have it up at home. I can access it from my iPod Touch, and I can also access it from my BlackBerry.
On the Weight Watchers Online website, there's a whole bunch of little tools to track your success. You see that line going down, and if then it goes up, you're like, whoa, what's going on here? I gotta get it going back down.
I love the restaurant guide. It allows you to really plan when you're gonna go out to eat.
I looked forward to exercising just so I could track it and see how many points I got back.
The points tracker is so easy. You can type in anything that you want to eat or are thinking about eating.
Love the chicken parm. Gotta have the chicken parm.
Nobody should ever have to give up pizza.
The cocktail cheat sheet came up and I was like, oh, thank goodness.
I lost 109 pounds with Weight Watchers Online.
I feel fabulous.
I lost 60 pounds. It's like the size of my 8-year-old son.
Join for free today. Weight Watchers Online. Finally, losing weight clicks.
Got a front row seat right here where the magic happens. Factory made, all new, next Thursday at 8, only on Science Channel.
Tomorrow, we're opening up a world of moving parts most of us can't even imagine. Step inside the mechanics of an escalator. Rack the brains of a bowling pin resetter. Ride along with the rushing rhythms of the Hoover Dam. There's more to these modern marvels than a few groovy gear shifts. Machines, all new, tomorrow at 8, only on Science Channel.
Singapore is just 14 miles long. And with literally nowhere else to expand, this tiny island is increasing its footprint by actually filling in the sea, creating almost 1,000 acres of land on which to build an entirely new downtown.
So tell me something. If I was standing here 5 years ago, what would I have seen there?
Well, 5 years ago, you wouldn't see the floating gallery, you wouldn't see the wheel, you wouldn't see Marina Bay Sands, neither would you see the financial center.
So this is a radically different skyline in just 5 years' time.
Yes.
Singapore's evolution involved 30 years of land reclamation, followed by 5 years of construction, all culminating with the Marina Bay Sands.
So 5 years ago, this would have been called the old downtown of Singapore.
Yep.
And now with the Marina Bay Sands completed, this becomes the new downtown.
Yes, absolutely.
The Marina Bay Sands 3 hotel towers will offer guests phenomenal views of Singapore's new downtown. But they also had to be a stunning centerpiece for the city's redevelopment. So, to define their curved silhouette, the architect clad the tower facades with 1,900 glass fins, which also perform a key functional role for the building. The western face of the towers gets the most intense afternoon sun, so when the light hits the fins, they actually deflect the sun's rays, casting a shadow that reduces the heat on the hotel rooms by 20%, while still enabling clear views of the bay. But this distinctive design feature is also one of the most difficult to install.
I think today is gonna be one of those days where I go and do something that I kind of think I shouldn't do, but in the name of really understanding how it is they build this building, we're gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna take you in a gondola up the side of a building, almost 600 feet, to install glass fins. And the guys who are gonna help me do it are right here. Terry?
Hi, Danny.
Good to see you. David, how are you?
Danny, good. Not bad.
What are we up to, fellas?
We're actually going up to the top. Basically, we're going to install the last fins to Tower 1.
And these fins are actually hanging perpendicular from the facade of the building.
That's correct.
Each fin is 10 feet tall and weighs 400 pounds. They're hung in straight vertical lines, protruding up to 4 feet from the side of the tower. Because the facade actually curves outward 5 degrees at the top, there would not be enough clearance for the Sky Park lift to pass by. So 12 fins in the upper corners of each tower were left off until now.
So this is it. We are closing up the curtain wall of Tower 1.
Yes, big milestone.
Big milestone. All right, take me over to my maker. Let's do this.
Okay, no problem.
Lead the way.